Hello everyone and welcome to my matchup guide for YONE versus MUNDO. I'll be doing matchup guides for both Yasuo and YONE in this format, so please let me know how you like it and what kind of changes you would like to see, if any at all. Make sure to be subscribed, hit the notification bell and share the videos with anyone that you think will benefit from them. I'll be doing those weekly. First, let's talk about items, then go to runes, and then the goals that we are going to be looking for in this matchup, plus showcasing how everything looks like. So let's talk about the items. So items in this game, I went for D-Blade as a start, then force back boots with daggers, and one potion, going into Berserker Greaves with recurve bow, double longsword, because when I backed I had 900 gold, so I decided to go for double longsword. Then into Weaver, Kraken, into Kree Cloak, BF Sword, and afterwards it really depends on what you will be playing against as a team. In this case, the enemy team had Mundo, Rek'Sai, Lissandra, Yasuo, and Aurel. So Anti-Heal could have been an option for this game, but a bit later on. If you do get ahead in this matchup, you will not really need Anti-Heal early on, but in the later stages of the game when Mundo will be harder to kill, so let's say approximately 25 to 30 minutes, Anti-Heal will be really useful in that case. You can also be looking to go for either LDR or Black Cleaver for armor penetration. Black Cleaver is a very underrated item because what it does is it reduces the armor of that specific target or targets that you get to hit, so your teammates who deal physical damage will get to deal more damage as well on that target or targets. When it comes about runes, Lethal Tempo into Triumph, Alacrity, and Last End is pretty much the go-to when it comes from precision. Sometimes you can go for Cut Down as well if the enemy team is going to have, let's say, like a tank Sejuani or a Mumu in the jungle. Cut Down is going to be a fairly nice option. And then from Resolve you have a few different options. So in this game I went for Demolish and Bow Plating. The reason I went for Demolish is because I was planning to go mostly for split pushing because the enemy team had quite some CC that I wouldn't really like to deal with. So Rek'Sai knockup, Lissandra W plus ultimate, Yasuo Q3 and ultimate, and the CC from Rel. Bomb plating was just because for the landing phase, so we can get to reduce damage once we will go in for a trade. Otherwise, you can be looking for second wind as well if you would like to be playing from a safer distance, but it's not really necessary in this matchup. Conditioning is a fairly okay option if you think that the damage reduction for the landing phase from bomb planting is not going to be necessary for you. You can also be looking to go for maybe unflinching if you would like to do so. If the enemy team has like that much CC that you can actually benefit from going for unflinching. But in that case, I wouldn't really say it's that necessary even against a team comp like in this game. Revitalize, it was going to be good if you were gonna have a support like, let's say, Soraka, because in that game I was planning to go split pushing. So if I would have gotten Revitalize and would have had, let's say, Lulu or maybe Karma, but that specific champion was going to be close by to me to give me shields and heals, Revitalize wasn't really going to be that useful. Overgrowth is a fairly good option as well, so I would say to some extent it is also a personal preference as to what exactly you like to go. Then attack speed, adaptive force, and for last one you can either go for armor or magic resist depending on what kind of team you're playing against. About the goals in lane, I will give you a list on the screen right now. But otherwise, stay behind the minions to avoid his Q or bait it out slash sidestep it. Contest the minions, poke him with Q when he walks up for them. Let the wave push towards you, which means on the last hit. Freeze, poke him to create about a 10 to 20% HP advantage, and then look for an extended trade. Either Q3 and keep on chasing him, and then use E to keep up with him, or EQ3. If you do not buy Grievous Wound at level 6+, bait out his ultimate, wait for it to be over to keep on going for good trades. Look to pop his passive as well with Q3. It will make it easier later on to go for an all-in. So let's get in the game and showcase you how exactly it looks like. Quick interruption of the video. Do you want to level up your gameplay and get the results you've been dreaming of? Join my mentorship program, where you will learn how to play the game at its highest level. The first 100 people to sign up today will get 30 extra minutes. Join the already satisfied students with great and fast results. Try 100% risk-free and get a full refund if you will not be satisfied. Link in the description below. Now back to the video. Playing around, we can be looking to poke with Q and W as well. We will stay behind the minions so we can contest them. So the minions are going to be the closest to Mundo and the lowest HP. We're gonna stay right behind him like that. And once his Q is going to be on cooldown, he will be forced to walk up and get them. So there we go, he goes Q, and then now he'll have to walk up. So we can go for Q auto. Go inside the bush to drop aggro. Well, unfortunately, this hitbox was quite nice. Now we would like him to push towards us, so we will not really be that aggro on the wave. Use Q, he'll be walking up for this. I didn't walk up to contest this one because once it was going to die, I was going to be exposed for a Q, which I'm not really looking for. There we go, he used QC, just because I stay behind the minion. He stayed behind, he was forced to use his Q. We get level 3. Bait out the Q, just like that. Get to hit the Q3. And there we go, get the kill, just like that. See, and all we do is just stick to the goals that we were talking about. Brexa is most likely going to be coming right now towards top lane. So I need to push this wave as soon as possible. Try my best to get the last hits. This wave is going to crash. Mundo is not walking up to hold the wave for a freeze, so we are good to go. Wave crashed, it's going to crash, as it did right now. And bounce back to us, which is going to be a slow push towards our side. By Boots, Dagger, Control Ward. And just one extra potion, so we can afford to take some extra damage and go for some trades which are going to be kind of reckless. Hit that, it's okay. Stay behind the minion. Perfect, just like that we poke him down. He was forced to use his Q over there, which is good for us. And now we can be looking to chase him down. And get the extended trade just like that. W to tank some damage from the wave. Pull it as much as possible, just like that. Drop a ward over here as well so you can have vision in case there is going to be a lane gank, or maybe Mundo wants to sneak inside the bushes to soak up some XP. Now let's wait for E to come back from cooldown, and we can be looking to threat this guy for the kill. Get in range. There we go. And just be patient with flash. I knew that if he was not going to flash, I was going to be able to get the kill for free, because I'm going to get the knock-up. He also helped with the extra movement speed, that's why I didn't Q3 immediately, because I wasn't in range in the start. But because we get some extra movement speed from E, this helps us catch up to him and cover the distance. We also got Demolish, so we're gonna go for this quickly to get the plate. Just like that. Back away here. I think I should be fine. I don't think he's going to stop my recall. Nice, that should be a kill. You're trolling. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.
fast, life moving in slow-mo. I'm a god, but I actually don't know. Homie, better put your pride aside. I'm a Benz, get more like a Volvo. Your best stuff looks like my word.